Welcome to Shreveport, Louisiana, home to the 11th oldest bowl game in college football, the Radius Technologies Independence Bowl. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas Tech's offense will start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Finds his man, it's Gentry. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So Toledo's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And the Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. On target to the left. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. There he goes. They are on the move 32, and they pick up another first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rockets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off-play action on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Begs to grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line. And getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Crosby. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Rockets! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Ruiz. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Back to throw, it's Hammond. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Eakin. Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Now the play fake. Spits it out to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Williams. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. The Red Raiders trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The AT unit on the field.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mims. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. To the air, it's Richter. The sure hands, it's Crosby. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
right, guys. That's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on! He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark it just a little short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you could tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long, putting them in a great position to be successful.
The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are.
Fires toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this game.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Hammond. This time he's got it.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Right down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls in.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Moves away as he feels pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged in the middle. It's Crosby. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
There's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Back to throw, it's Richter. Grabs it in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Grab near the marker. It's Crosby. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. He stops him at the 31, but not before he picks up 10 yards on the play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And we are all tied up here in the 2nd.
How big was that? Kicking the field goal to tie the game going into halftime, and you just sent a message to your opponent. There's a lot of ball left. We've got a lot of juice left in the tank. This game could go any way here in this last half.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Crosby. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rockets offense is back on the field. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's
Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Rockets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
all right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, the ground game. He's got 67 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. And the Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Richter. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
It'll be 3rd and long. The corners are walked up tight. To the air, it's Hammond. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Gentry. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Got a man. It's a 0. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Back open in the middle.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. The Rockets are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Drills him with the stiff arm. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking to pass. It's Richter. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they go back on top. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Finds a little space. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Richter. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Thrust that arm out. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. They'll try to put the lid on the game. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Toledo! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. Normal. Say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's out. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Love working with you guys. Love being in the booth. Love covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes in the 9. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On target. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Gentry. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Let's it fly. And that one is picked up in the end zone. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why